we're gonna be checking our pair, which is what? Which is USD JPY. We're gonna be looking for chances that we can take this weekend. I mean, this week, we're gonna be looking for the chance that we can take this week, and what we can take advantage on this pair. So, without further waste of time, let's get to the markets and see what's been happening with our pair USD JPY. So let's dive deep into the market. So guys, you're gonna be checking our pair, which is a USD JPY. So I'm gonna be making my highest high of the day and my lowest low of the day. So this is how I'm gonna be analyzing how I'm gonna be analyzing our pair. So this is my highest high of the day, and this is my lowest low of the day. As you can all see, what are we looking for? We're looking for the overall direction, which is a what? Which is an uptrend. So we are in an uptrend right here. So I'm gonna be showing something that I usually do when I analyze is what I do. I mark what I call it's my levels. I don't call these things zone, I call them my levels. That's just another term that I'm using. But no matter way you can call them anything, this is my levels. This one, the reference to show me that we're having what? We're having the higher highs, the lower lows of what? Of a trend. Yeah, so that's what is happening. So with this thing, it helps me to see it helps me to see where have we been touching, and which highs are we coming back to retest and respecting. So, I'm gonna show you something which I'm gonna just, I'm just gonna do it and fast forward everything. Mm, so what you're gonna be doing here is that you're gonna be defining what you're gonna be defining our structure. As I've said, or this is a what our overall direction is an uptrend. So this is how our uptrend is moving with the what? With the higher highs and higher lows. So I just mark this as highs and lows, highs and lows. But when we are in an uptrend, we are moving with what? With higher highs and higher lows. So what's happening is that we are having this thing. So sometimes you gotta check something, or it doesn't mean, or if you can put like your trend line here and it doesn't sit very well, doesn't mean or you are not having an uptrend. So we are having an uptrend because we're having higher highs, higher lows, higher lows. So what's happening? So the information that we're gonna be focusing on that is very much important is this one here, is this one here. Because like as you can see, we had this high. There's this saying that it says, for if we don't take out the low, we're gonna be taking out the what? A high. So here after we had this high which made this low, we made this high. So this high was taken out and it came back to retest by making a what? By making a low. So right now we have taken out our what? We have taken out our high. So we are making a what? A higher high. That's why they say it's a higher high, because it's higher than the previous high. So this is what is happening. So the information that we're gonna be focusing at is this one right here, because it has what? It has shown us that we have break our previous high, and right now we might be making what? We might be making another high. So this is where we're gonna be. But this thing, all this information have helped us to come where? Have helped us to come here. So we're gonna dive deep to see what's happening here. So without further waste of time, let's go to our 4 hour time frame and see what's happening there. So as I've just said already, we're gonna be focusing on what? We're gonna be focusing on this new information that just broke what? Our previous high to make a what? To make a new high. So I'm gonna be using this thing here, just to mark like our supports, and see how price have pushed going to the upside. So yeah, that's all. Hopefully, I'm sure like you are with me guys on actual what am I really doing right here. Sorry for the mouse, it's so slow. So I want to see what's happening on this new information that we have right here. So because like as we go to the 4 hour time frame, we are checking for what we are still checking for the trends, and as we go to another time frames like 2 hour, 1 hour, we are checking for the patterns. Even on 4 hour, we can see the pattern. So as you can see, we had this support that after breaking our high, we came to what we came to make the first touch, the second touch, and the third touch. After making this touch, then we pushed. So I think I'm seeing some sort of a what some sort of an uptrend right here. I'm seeing some sort of an uptrend right here. Surely you can see that too, you know. So I'm gonna be checking how this uptrend of mine is moving and where can we take our next trades, you know. So I'm gonna be marking this, I'm gonna be marking this one. So what's happening? So we had this dead touch from this support that pushed our price, and we had some sort of a what, some sort of a pattern right here, and we went and we push again, we had some sort of a support right here, some sort of a resistance and supporting our price to keep pushing to the upside. So I'm gonna go deep to 1 hour time frame and see what's happening there because I was able to spot a trend. So I'm gonna try to find patterns to see if the price is gonna keep pushing to the upside or are we changing the direction. So yeah, this is what is happening here. So as you can see, I've put this zone here. So this zone here, we had some sort of resistance again, and after we broke it and we came back to retest it. Because I remember when I saw this high, I thought after making this high, we're gonna be making what, a double top to be pushing what to be pushing to the downside. Because as I've said, we were able to take what we were able to take our high to make what to make a new high there. So we came back to what we came back to retest what to retest this high. So showing us that we might be making what we might be making another high, you know. So I'm gonna check right here what we have. So what can we see here? So that's gonna confirm are we buying or what is happening from here? So right now we on what? Right now we on 30 minutes time frame. As we have seen after we have retested our highs. So this is what is happening. Right here, I think we might have a what? We might have a reversal pattern, which is a what? Which is our head and shoulders. And mind what I've put at this zone here, because like when we reach this high, when we reach this high here, we might react when we reach this high. So that's why I've put at this zone here to show what this zone is also important because it can act as what is it can act as our what as our resistance and push our price to where and push our price to the downside. So once you get to break this high again and you get to retest it, so you can keep moving with what we can keep moving with our what with our USD JPY and continue with our what with our buy. So what I'm looking for on USD JPY for the coming week is that I'm looking for the sales. I'm looking for the sales where I'm looking for the sales right here. I'm looking for the sales right here. As long as we're gonna have some kind of what, some kind of multiple rejection from this zone, you know, to show that we're gonna keep pushing to it. We're gonna keep pushing to the upside. So what can you use when you are checking for your TPs and what you can use your previous past price from those previous highs at that side so that you can be able to take what to take your profit. So what I'm looking for on USD JPY, I'm looking for multiple of rejection from this zone to show that it's a strong support and push so you can keep you can break this high and keep pushing to the upside. So that's all for USD JPY.